smooth lump sucker, tricolor,
Four Seasons,
red onion, red pepper,
mozzarella,
green
ham,
pepper, goat's
pepperoni,
cheese, fresh
Italian
tomato,
sausage, mushroom, capers,
spinach,
fresh tomato, black olives, basil.
supported by the Eva Arsu Samba
indigenous
organisation, beef with
to Norway
Chinese
as well as
mushrooms
to Sweden.
and bamboo shoots.
Josh Carter Handley,
Bockmol,
diced lamb,
Florentine
ginger,
mozzarella, spinach,
whole red chilies and served in a
goat's
spicy
cheese, sun-dried
sauce.
tomato, pine nuts.
The row of Cyclopterus lumpus, spoken by Norwegian
in terms of
travellers.
genders, lexicon counting system, beef with cashew nuts.
Lumpsuckers or
Yellow bean
lumpfish are
sauce.
mostly small,
Cyclop-
Lahore,
Cyclopteropsis
parsley,
brashnikov,
tandratrops, simmered in
spoken
a
by the
spicy
Kuveni people,
and
mozzarella
piquant
sticks.
sauce with Scotch bonnet chili
Breadsticks with
peppers.
melted cheese.
Romani and
Rather than the
Yenish
cultured
German travellers populating the
Danish-influenced Norwegian
alfresco
spoken cities.
hot. Mozzarella, fresh tomato,
Lean
red onions,
strips of
fresh
lamb,
garlic, hot
with ginger,
chilies, spinach,
garlic,
black olives,
and roasted chilies and fresh
red
green
peppers,
herbs.
Cyclopterus
Arctic
lumpus,
lumpsucker.
king prawn handley, Mediterranean
Merg.
king prawns cooked
Tandoori.
garlic,
One of the most
mustard
exotic
seeds,
oriental
green
specialities. Fresh
marine fish
chicken
of the family
grilled to perfection.
Cyclopteridae.
Eumicrotrimus
beef,
gyronops.
Malaysian style known as rodi is based on Norwegian picante, mozzarella beef, red onion,
Portofino,
hot chili,
mozzarella, tuna,
pepperoni,
anchovy, prawn,
mushroom,
mussels, fresh tomato,
bean curd with spicy salt and chili. The
Turkey
family
nuts.
name
bumpy lumpsucker,
Cyclopteridae derives from the Greek words chingri
Bockmol was
bega,
used in the more populous areas
subtle
of
combination of
vegetariano.
black tiger
Mozzarella,
prawn and aubergine, lightly
mushroom,
spiced
sweet
and flavoured
corn,
with
green
curry
pepper,
leaves,
red onion, fresh tomato,
and
smooth lumpfish,
Vlaxramana is spoken in Norway, meaning wing or fin in reference
Imperial
to the
duck.
circle shaped.
in orange sauce.
King
Ninosk, as they're written.
Prawn.
Ninosk.
masala. Skewered king prawns cooked in cultured yogurt, almond and tomatoes. Of dialects, two of these, Travingi, Romani, Ventura, mozzarella, fresh tomato, artichoke, mushroom, green peppers, spinach, sun-dried tomatoes, capers, basil. Mange too with beans, sprouts. If you want to imagine a hypothetical situation and use the whole of your mind and all of its faculties to do so, picture a firm situated in, say, Leighton Buzzard, Slough or Hertford. The exact location is not of any major importance to the telling of this story. At his desk, in a large shared open plan office, a young engineer or scientist maybe has finished a packed lunch of modest proportions and is about to resume work. He is not more than 25 years old. Suddenly, the young employee is approached by his boss and line manager, a man in his late 50s. The encounter between the two men, if independently assessed by an invigilator, could be viewed as being slightly flawed and very unpleasant. At this stage in the proceedings, it seems appropriate to mention that we are dealing with a scientific establishment. So both are actually scientists. The boss, stroke line manager, is clutching a dark green folder containing a set of statistics on thin computer paper, as well as several minutes and emails sent to him by other employees in the department with direct involvement in the particular situation that we're covering in this discourse. The boss angrily questions the statistics that have been submitted earlier that day by the young employee. The subject matter deals with the fuel injection mechanism being installed in a small rocket to be launched from a site near Madras in India. 5 months hence, the boss is highly critical of the conclusions that the young scientist has made. The boss finishes his harsh diatribe by angrily tapping the green folder and saying, "It's not rocket science, you know, Stephen." As you might have ascertained by my recent verbal exposition, the firm deals with rocket engineering and building. After a stunned silence, the younger man replies, "I generally accept the criticisms that you've been making of my work, but what I'm doing here every single day is rocket science." There are several ways of interpreting the young employee's response to the intense wrath of his senior line manager.
At this stage in the proceedings, let me step in and attempt to begin such an interpretation. I thus feel that the debate needs another voice, a different perspective, if you will, to make sense of the information at our disposal. The young man's reply could be seen as that of a smart-ass. After all, no one likes a smart-ass. "It's not rocket science" is a piece of jargon in common usage. The young man may have heard it used on numerous previous occasions, maybe in mostly contexts outside of the workplace. However, his reply could be seen as a comment on the boss's total lack of imagination in coming up with a highly inappropriate piece of jargon, given the context of a rocket engineering firm based in southern England. So in that context, the accusation of smart-assism is, I feel, a little unfair. The young man in question spoke the stark, unvarnished truth. It was, and/or is, rocket science. The boss's appraisal of his statistics concerning the rocket's fuel injection system do not change the fact of the said statistics relating directly to rocket science. Were not statistics that could be seen covering any other subject. It's just rocket science. As previously mentioned, no one likes a smart-ass. But weighing up all the evidence, I don't see how the young man under consideration could possibly be considered to be a smart-ass. He's a rocket scientist.
That's right, a rocket scientist through and through. As we're saying, this senior scientist, his exposition is criticising the younger man, has not changed that. Yes. Yes, Jonathan.
It's been quite thirsty work so far. Would you like a bourbon?
Certainly, yes, I'd love one. Yes, bourbon would be absolutely marvellous. Let's have it right now at this very moment on stage. Oh, great. Oh, bourbon. Oh, bourbon.
going to have to wait. I can't get over there. I take after the gig.
That's a huge letdown.
After the gig.
Okay. No, I like them anyway, but I
Yeah,
prefer
well,
actual bourbon drink,
sorry, I
you
couldn't
know,
help
not
you then.
biscuit.
Those packets are very difficult to open.
Yeah, okay.
Around a globe, boys feast down because homoblastic Teresa.
Haken,
Her nearby wings, jotting only
Rinjal,
more
something Denmark,
fact
occasion,
herself.
honey,
Nobody just.
often
Owned meantime.
miserably.
Other next onion. Tentatively.
New York,
12
Chicago, or Los
talking
Angeles
beans,
receive a
bagels.
lot of attention because that's
Owns
where the
joined
action
after
is.
morning crunch.
Horizon.
Next. Because occasionally
Naga, thick,
Annie
ocean,
hands
automated
because
alu,
helplessly household.
blow,
Junior
bellowed,
joined, Ella
open,
muttered.
duck. They himself,
Moment never. Weeks
narrative,
Miss
Manchurian, Orison, Noah,
Thought eight.
Thought onion.
Admiring only three tails. Hospital admitted, although aware. Holidays, bench. Bulls, women.
plunging
half. Honey.
across open
June, please.
Miriani
June's
attention.
never. Those ought to.
Unquestioning,
Thinking.
Harryali aliens, more anguish.
Place always negotiated babies.
Bing order, bring a loo. Agreed, burdensome, cooperative. Okay, so our final piece that we're doing this evening is in the form of a competition, a quiz, with two prizes.
Okay, so who are
I'll
you giving
start.
up the first prize? Mate?
I'm
Okay,
giving out the first prize.
Can I just say something? This
So-
prize is going to be awarded to the first person who
That's the answer.
yeah, it's got to be the correct answer.
Yeah, it has to be the correct
Let me
answer.
just finish.
Okay.
It's got to be the correct answer. Sorry, I should talk into a microphone, really. That's what they're for. It could be the correct answer. It's going to be very quick, this answer, because I know in this age of Blackberries and iPhones, which some people predicted, Ignazio Siloni predicted a handful of Blackberries. He wrote a book about it. But in this age, I know you could quickly Google or whatever it is, and you come up with the answer. So we're relying on, the prize goes to someone
We'd ask
who...
you not to do that, not to
Well, I mean,
access the information via your phone.
via a BlackBerry, okay. Now,
there's another
so something else.
stipulation. There's another stipulation. The person that wins the two DVDs, which is what they are, I won't go any further than that, has to open the package immediately and show it to at least 2 or 3 other members of the audience. If this stipulation is not adhered to, then we'll immediately take the DVDs back, because I'm in two minds about these DVDs work. So that is the stipulation. You've got to be very strict. If you win it, don't sort of take it home and open it there. Open it here and now and show it to a few members of the audience. Okay, so here's the first one. The first quiz. The first question. What is the date of birth of the actor Dennis Hopper?
Nearest year it wins, of course.
1945.
It's not very near.
No, that's not very near. No, he's older than that. That's the only clue I'll give.
1930.
That's like...
No,
That's right, 1936. Who said
No, you
1936?
said 26.
That's 1936.
Yeah,
Okay.
Quick recovery. No BlackBerry as well, too.
Let me hand it to this woman. Okay, and I said before, are you willing
I'm so
to
willing.
read with the terms?
Okay.
So open it now.
Actually, there might be a problem. They're incredibly difficult to open, those.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I do seal them up rather. Rather well.
Yeah.
And it's a film featuring
Dennis Hopper.
Dennis Hopper. Not a very well-known film.
What is it? What's it called?
I can't remember the title. It's something to do with like Stomper. It's a Hell's Angel movie from 1968.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
exactly very politically
Okay, question number 2.
correct, but still.
Okay, question number 2. Another exploitation person. What is the date of the birth of the film? That doesn't. What is
Director.
I'm getting confused now. Yeah, what is the date of birth of what's Roger Corman's? When was he born? When was Roger Corman born? Roger Corman.
Oh yes, exactly.
Pretty damn close. In fact, exactly accurate. There you are.
Only 20%. And will you agree to the stipulation? I can see you are agreeing to it. Yeah, that's fine.
What is it? Microwave Massacre.
Microwave Massacre. Yeah. Thank you.
That's all right. Thank you very much. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you very much for